common to see first-time creators be protective with their ideas. They don't want you to share pictures of the prototype on social media, and when they test their product with customers, they make them sign NDAs. And in some industries, this is the norm. But in other industries, this is the exact opposite of what you should do. Really, this varies wildly. The first thing you should do is some research into your industry. As an example, in the hobby board game market, everyone shares everything they're working on. That includes the concept, the prototypes, pictures, and even feedback. Sometimes for years before the product comes out. In the mass market for toys and games, nobody shares their ideas. They're all top secret. And a lot of this comes down to how hard it is to execute. If something is hard to do, then ideas are more free-flowing. But if things are easy to execute, such as a simple plastic toy that any manufacturer could make, then you want to keep your ideas closer to the chest, ideally until they're on store shelves. So if you're making something that's very simple to manufacture, you might want to be more selective with who you share that idea. But if it's a hard product to design, then it rarely matters if someone sees your idea. They don't have enough time or resources to copy you. They're already busy working on their own projects. Besides being careful with who you share your idea with, and maybe using NDAs, there are 3 main ways to protect your ideas: trademarks, copyright, and patents. Trademarks protect brands. So if you see someone set up their own online store with your name and sell fake products with your name on them, you can file a trademark claim. I rarely recommend you get an official trademark until after you have a successful product, since they cost quite a bit to acquire around the world. The next type is copyright. Copyright protects creative works. If you write a book, take a photo, compose a song, release a movie, or illustrate a drawing, your work is automatically copyrighted. There are ways to officially register your copyright if you want to have documentation, but you rarely have to do such things. The last type of legal protection are patents. Patents exist to protect new inventions or new ways of doing things for a certain length of time. There are different types of patents, but generally speaking, a patent will last up to 20 years. If you're inventing a new product, this is where you really can protect yourself. Enchroma, which we talked about earlier, has a patent. The founder accidentally discovered a certain type of glass which lets colorblind people see orange. They then found investors and spent 9 years researching different types of glass to create the Enchroma glasses. Since inventions like this usually take years to perfect, the US government and other governments around the world grant you a temporary monopoly for up to 20 years to make your investment back. Another company to take advantage of patents are hickeys. They're basically elastic shoelaces that are always laced up and let you slip into and out of any shoe. They also have a patent which gives them that limited monopoly to make up all that time up front inventing the product. Not all products have a patent. In fact, many of them aren't eligible to even get a patent. You have to show that the invention is different enough from existing products and that it provides value to society. So, if you're just tweaking the shape of a handle of a coffee cup, you probably can't get a patent. But if you really are coming up with something unique and someone else doesn't already hold the patent, you could get it. Most e-commerce businesses don't need these protections. You can have a very viable business without any intellectual property protection. But if you do think you're eligible and you can invest the money, they can be useful to